something that wasn't there. Trusting in something that you can't see is just very, very difficult.
My junior year at EKU, my mom was diagnosed with cancer. And it only took 10 months before being put in hospice, and we took care of her for the last 2 weeks of her life. With that, I think I spent a lot of time going, why is this happening to me? Why is God not hearing my prayers? Why am I being punished? Why am I losing my mom at 21 years old?
It was always something that kind of, I could feel like a pull, but I never could quite connect. I kind of had this internal, like, can I really trust that God's going to provide for me? I mean, that had been something, my whole life. Like, I always felt like I had to provide for myself.
The tide, it is rising up deep inside a current that moves and makes it come alive. Living water that brings the dead to life. Oh, we're going down to the river, down to the river, down to the river to pray. Get washed by the water, washed by the water, rise up in the place. Let's go down, down to the river. Let's go down, down to the river.
It wasn't until Tim was saying the final prayer for the show, and I just felt really compelled to make a last-ditch effort. I was so done with struggling with God and who I was. I said the prayer along with Tim, and as soon as he dropped those chains to the floor, I just felt a genuine happiness. And it wasn't like a happiness that I felt before, but it was from the soul.
I mean, obviously it's still hard, those moments where I'm like, I pick up my phone to call mom still 3 years later. And a lot of that experience was just understanding that I can pray when things are good and I can pray when things are bad, and I can worship when things are good and I can worship when things are bad.
To see God as a provider for me, it started with, me and my wife, we decided we wanted to have a baby, and she got pregnant and then ended up miscarrying, and through that whole process we were also having the debate of whether or not we should give to the church. Money was one of those things to me that I didn't want to let go of it, but I finally decided to. Did that in November, and literally the next day we conceived twin daughters.
Like a tide, it is rising up deep inside a current that moves and makes it come alive. Living water that brings the dead to life. Whoa, going down to the river, down to the river, down to the river to pray. Let's get washed by the water, washed by the water, rise up in amazing grace. Let's go down, down, down to the river. Let's go down, down, down to the river.
You know what? God's there for me. God's going to provide for me. It's definitely a declaration of trust for sure. That was the barrier for me. That this whole time that baptism's been in my heart.
I have a relationship with God. I've accepted God in my heart, and it's not something that's a question to me anymore. I want to be able to say, God, I'm going to be your hands and feet. I'm going to help give my life to others and serve others.
I 100% did not expect this to happen. That's kind of how people know me now, is that I just still believe in God. But now when I tell people that I'm getting baptized, it's a shock. And they always ask me, like, do you really want to do this? And wholeheartedly I can say yes, I do want to do this.
Going down to the